Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're faring good. I know it's super intense. As you've seen probably earlier on, I posted, and I'm sure many others too, about the very interesting Schumann resonance graph, and which is really for me totally confirming the massive merging and unification Hierogamic union event that's fully completing right now. And for so it was written and co-created by the one, and so it is done. So it's all, everything is interconnected, which is a really big message. This is all about quantum entanglement. This is all about us being the one. This is us returning the law of one, what that truly means. And that obviously took us a little while figuring out all again together as one. So we are fully transcending all victim-victimizer consciousness games, all the distorted polarities, the duality. And it's really the masculine and the feminine merging within the heart center and returning divine union, which is also connected to the supernova of the heart event, as I call it, or the one heart mind event, and the shifting of the magnetic field back to mother's supermagnetism and our own magnetic field shift. And the poles flipping and shifting back to the butterfly pattern, the Yin-Yang flow, which is the case in a Krystic system, which is also connected to the way our own energy flows through our system, has been fully reconnected to source. Also, the axial tilt of the earth being fully corrected, the same as our whole own inner vertical alignment, spine, and then also again, this meeting in the heart, the solar cross of the kind of a vertical and horizontal line of your karmic field. And that's what the masculine and feminine meet in the heart space, in divine love and union. And it's very much light coming from above, light coming from below. We've had these very powerful 555 collective Kundalini extended Kundalini activations happening, which is basically getting rid of everything, all the remaining density, karmic load, all of the bullshit. Simplified of what we've been dealing with. And we've really now wiped the slate clean and can start all over again. All the ancestral karmic baggage has been cleared. It clears within the oneness. That's the ultimate debt forgiveness. Obviously, there's a lot more to it, which we've been through, as we learn all of our karmic lessons and don't need to do them again. So this is the whole breaking of all cycles. Cycles are fully being broken now between these polarities of keeping us looping in these, again, distorted polarities. So we're fully unifying that within the tri-wave, the Holy Trinity, which is also connected to, again, the divine Hierogamic reunion of the divine masculine and feminine, rebirthing your own inner Christ child, which is basically fully quantum completing our collective rebirth and reset of the one consciousness. Right now, it's already here now. Keep merging with that. It's quantum. It's already so. You're all always ascended. You're always your eternal, true, authentic self. It's just a remembering, a returning to that bit by bit, because we also have lost track of what that meant bit by bit. And we have given our power away bit by bit. So it's all interconnected. And it's all perfect. So you need to remember it's all perfect. So we're going to help this along as usual. Keep making magic happen, because it's fully us remembering our magical aspects, magic Grail queens and kings, fully rising now, all as one. We have fallen as one and we rise as one, fully now. Full remembering, cosmic history records, emerald records, fully igniting from within our DNA. That ignites our new Eden, Edenic bodies, all interconnected. Whole flip shift, magnetic field shift, activating our Ankh bodies. So I'm going to provide an activation, a container, quantum container for the Solstice at solstice time. We're going to be meeting, if we make it that far, online yet again. Otherwise, and always already now, because this is fully online and active now. So it's basically the Solstice Divine Hierogamic Cosmic Reunion of the One, Holy Grail and Threefold Founder Flame Activation and Group Call. So it's this Wednesday. We start at 3 p.m. UK time. Link is below in the description box and how to take part. If you can't make the 22 euros minimum donation towards this as an energetic exchange, then I'm being guided to ask, you know, you can always send me an email asking for free access, but if you could at least maybe put an energetic donation towards a container of 2.22 euros, because I'm getting a code also. It's again, we are playing with money, we're playing with all, not just playing, but it's an exchange of energy. So, you know, there's more behind it than just money anyway. So I'm getting a code, a very strong code for the soul activation, the soul solstice gateway and divine Hierogamic union event, which is completing ascension and everything here, of 222, which is basically divine source love completions, divine union, Hierogamic union event, cosmically so. That's what I'm seeing. That's a code. So anyway, so that's also why it's encoded with the 2222. If you can't make this a 2.22 euro, would be a great gesture towards the container. If for whatever reason you can't do this, again, just send me an email. Okay, and we make that happen. So, and you can just donate to me any kind of amount on my main Ko-fi page. Again, the details are below in the description box. So this will be a very powerful call. We will start with the activation, and then we'll talk a little bit more about especially the themes of self-love, because ultimately this is all about the ultimate moment of self-love, full self-acceptance, because there's only one of us here. So whatever we judge, resist, get triggered by within another is still aspects of us we are not fully have unified, merged, alchemized within. So that's why all and everything of this always comes back to the relationship we have with the self. So hope you can join me. If not for the live, there will be a replay as always, quantum replay available via the same link that you receive in an email when you sign up. And yeah, these are very powerful calls, and this one especially, as we pretty well damn hope so. This is completing everything, all right? Because I know we're all tired here. It's been a lot for all of us. Again, very intense energies, the Schumann resonance, going fully multidimensional is a big sign. Actually, just before I started recording, I checked again and it was offline again. The same what happened yesterday as I knew. And this was just a confirmation. I couldn't get the website to load. So it's beyond a blackout. It's not loading. And that's what happened yesterday. Before then, the kind of short blackout showed up, as well as this new multidimensional merging being projected back at us, mirrored through the Schumann resonance, as I see it. Okay, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Because that's what I'm seeing generally, is what's happening, what all of this is about. So it's multidimensional merging all of our higher identities, all as one, our God source self. That's why we have to merge with all and everything, with all of creation, until we no longer feel separate from anything, any part of our creation. This is when all the illusions fully disappear and all of the interference and blockages and hindrances fully dissolve in your field. Ultimately, it's all imagined. That's what you need to keep coming back to. Now, again, it's not saying it's, you know, again, there's a lot more to it, but at this point, this is what you always hold in mind in a way, because that's the highest viewpoint, because we are imagining all of this as one mind, because there's only one mind within the whole cosmos. So, and we all have access to this. And this is about us all bringing the pieces together, doing our own healing, but the last piece we do together. And this is a lot about the divine twin flames, the original tribes, founder races, race, and guardians, the Maji, Grail, queens and kings, cosmic dragons, to fully return the ancient gnosis history records by being in their true authentic self, which is what awakens this again, all together as one, as we all click into our true authentic self, so to say. The whole blueprint of the cosmic monad comes online, okay? Which is why I share so much, to help us remember all together as one. This is what we came here for, and this is how we can access this, okay? It's all through a shift in consciousness and how we perceive reality, what we project out, the belief systems and thought forms we carry, the purity of our heart, Okay, it doesn't mean we're perfect or we always get it right. What it's about, it's between you and source, between you and God, you know, and especially now. Because again, as the super empath, so to say, fully dismantles the kind of narcissistic template as we hold loving space and compassion, you know, no longer judging it whilst we understand it, because we all have, you know, we're all kind of covert narcissists who are sort of victim in all of this, in a sense. You know what I mean? You need to just embrace all of these aspects. You just have to. Okay, everything is part of you without getting lost in who am I? Because obviously there are different parts of the spectrum where people have, you know, projected a lot at other people, and some people have just taken on a lot and were kind of confused of, you know, whether they're the bad guy here, because it's got so inverted and reversed, and that's what the narcissist does. You know, there's no, you can't talk, you know, sense. Everything has been inverted and twisted and projected back, and it's just like you just go insane. So we have learned how to deal with that, when to speak up, always being in our truth, but, you know, not feeding all of these realities and any kind of drama now is key. Your peace is absolutely key. This is what's healing your field, sealing it, bringing everything back, your multidimensional self, fully present in every now moment. And you need to clear your field of anyone who's draining your field or is negatively affecting your mental, emotional, spiritual, physical well-being, so to say. Okay, so you can't have anyone where there's not this balance happening. And there's a lot happening between the twin flames. There's been a lot of letting go, fully letting go, because it's like they need one another. Because again, they carry one another's keys and codes to complete all of this, the divine blueprints for all of creation, the source codes, okay, within themselves, and they complete this for one another, but they also need to get beyond the point of needing one another, like the neediness in a sense. So the codependency pattern, the fight, flight, freeze, you know, kind of PTSD type behaviors that often get triggered. You know, all the traumas and wounds just needed to come up and be triggered in order to heal. That's just what happens. Again, we have to keep breaking our heart open until it heals, so to say. So, and that's what has happened. We're here now. And again, it doesn't matter where everybody is. If you're having a really hard time, if you know, whatever you're struggling with, just keep merging with your already healed self. That's what quantum healing is all about. Okay? Just don't worry, relax. The more relaxed you can be, the more your whole blueprint heals, the more your nervous system heals. And this is also what's healing the grids. Okay, I mean, it's all interconnected as they are being fully blitzed and ignited. And we have a lot of plasma flowering. We have a lot of crystalline infusions, aurora infusions, the plasmas, and interdimensional support that's available right now is just massive. And again, it's like our multidimensional self coming fully online. That's what brings online the cosmic remembering of it already being so. And you just wake up all of a sudden, so to say, with a long build up, where we have always been, where you just remember you're part of the cosmic family. And everybody else remembers as well. There is no big disclosure necessary. It's the truth that is everlasting, that arises from within and cannot be questioned. It doesn't need to be questioned because you just remember it. It doesn't need to be shown to you in a book or on a screen. It's a remembering. This is what all of this is about. What truly happened. It's not about some other class or presentation or movie you need to go to. That would just be more of the dream. You at one with source, that's you fully awake. Everything else is you're still part of the dream. Whilst we then project ourselves back into the dream, so to say, because we want to have fun with it. But real fun now, okay? So a lot is being healed, especially between the twin flames. They complete everything. I mean, I talked about this plenty. I don't need to talk about this anymore, seriously. Think about the hell of this now. So this is all about ultimately, yeah, the last spell is broken as we fully, especially the masculine principles and energies, which is the mind, surrenders to divine love, which is the heart. So we all need to do this. And we still try to control and, you know, do anything but surrender to what our heart already knows is the truth and is the way back home. back to true divine union within and without. And that's fully quantum completing. I mean, today, this is like the new of everything. This is full multidimensional axis now. So you need to fulfill your own heroic highest probability. Nobody's going to do this for you. The divine masculine needs to reclaim the land. He needs to bring in divine justice and order by speaking the truth, reclaiming his divine feminine. I mean, there's nothing more left to say. It's already happened at higher levels, but it's also like, you can't be so, you can't be complacent or cocksure that it's all just going to happen for you without you doing anything, quite frankly. So there's a huge shift happening between the masculine and feminine, generally, as it's just, again, it's just, there needs to be no attachment. There needs to be, it's a full-hearted connection, oneness, because they're literally merging mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. But there also can't be none of these old distorted attachment styles, patterns, blueprints, templates running anymore in the field. And that's what's been healing, clearing in the field, by them fully letting go to come fully back together again. It's kind of, you need to lose all hope and totally be done with it to start all over again. And I think we've been done with many things in our lives. So then some things, as you let them go, it's also how you kind of collapse realities from the 0 point field, where it's like, whatever happens doesn't happen, whatever would always be in my highest alignment and on behalf of all. And as you do this, like the quantum wave function, like the highest probability can then just come in for you if it's meant to be. And that's where you need to be with all of your creations, especially now. Because nothing is cyclical anymore. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is, everything is very malleable. This is the new divine organic creatrix field, fully online now. And we're making this fully visible now. Again, we talk about this, we keep doing this as long as it takes. We all need to be on board. Everybody needs to do their part, and it's outside of time. And that's just what it is. So doesn't matter how sometimes tired we are, frustrated, whatever else. It's just, it is what it is. It's a big happening. Okay, everybody's influencing one another. And that's why the responsibility, accountability lies with the self. And that's where we can keep making changes happen. I've been assured no matter what anyone doesn't do, this is going full steam ahead. All interferences, obstacles, fully cleared, dissolved, as we fully surrender to divine law, fully and completely now. We're done, fully done. Okay, because it's safe to love again, and we feel all of our wounds and traumas, and now we also know we trust ourselves, we know who else to trust, and everything else is fully aligning right now. Can you feel this, the full alignment? And that's the whole thing. As you align with your truth and speak your truth, everything aligns from there. You can't have it all perfected and figured out beforehand. So, again, keep following your heart, and the divine masculine within us all, the mind, needs to fully transcend any remaining fears which are illusory, seriously. And also, the divine counterparts and twin flames, you really can't even, like, rejection, abandonment is even not possible. You can just be in an illusion of separation in the end. But then again, there is also like where you need to make choices. Okay, and this is the time. So the clarion call has gone out. This is it. And the divine Hierogamic units of the Holy Grail and Graillines of the sacred rose lines are fully returning also our Edenic bodies, because again, they are carrying this, and it's connected with the new Eden, with heaven on earth, fully igniting. Again, remember, this is all holographic, your body is holographic. Although we've been going through a lot of, discomfort, activations, pains and aches, again, nature, sunshine, a lot of this are the activations, the DNA activations, the remembering, and the superpowers coming fully online until that magic moment where everything, again, it's interconnected, comes online basically at the same time. Okay. So we have wiped the slate fully clean of all ancestral baggage. Now we can really start all over again. And now we project out all new free worlds, as we no longer keep recreating that which doesn't serve us anymore, as we have cleared out all of these programs, belief systems, thought forms, traumas, wounds, that have, you know, subconsciously helped us recreate these. So as we heal, all heals, literally. We hold the divine blueprints for all of humanity, for the whole cosmos creation. It's a projection, it's a hologram, as you fully heal, quantum style, with God's help. All heals. So there's a lot of deep peace, balance, harmony coming in as divine unions fully complete. And this is what's really quantum completing our ascension and awakening. And it's all part of the supernova of the One Heart Mind event. So again, join us for the activations. Description is below, and it's in the description box, the link on how to take part. It's going to be very powerful. Okay. And again, this is already online in the quantum field. These next 7 days are very much highlighted. So it's showtime. Okay. And everybody has been given kind of the last chance of making things right. I mean, this is quantum completing right fridging now. But you have to, you know, I mean, this is like it. So we have still like gateway activations, divine hierogamic union, threefold founder flame, holy trinity, grail, cosmic quantum tree of life activations. It's all fully activating our cosmic remembrance, and with it, gifts, abilities, powers, superpowers, and our new earth realities. And again, you know, it's here now. Keep tuning into this. I hope you can feel this now, and more so from every now moment to the next. So we are the creators and the destroyers. You have to embrace all parts of you. You're all things. So we're here to reclaim our creations. You can only do this if you're no longer in separation with any parts of you, which is what divine union is all about, which is what ascension is, which is what these twin flame or divine counterparts or any relationship is about, is polarity integration. That's what gets you there. Simplified. And that's what we all do. So only when we reclaim our true, eternal, authentic self do we reclaim all of our aspects, fragments, quantum, keys and codes, and original source codes, instruction sets, and divine blueprints on behalf of all. Again, we carry them. So don't mind what they're doing, what are you doing in order to do that? To come to always more peace, divine union, and harmony within, and other people are helping you do this. Every trigger, every judgment, every feelings of separation. Just have fun with it now. We really need to switch this all around, okay, into the positive. We need a lot of humor. This is what gets us through. Otherwise, you lose your mind. And that's because it's been insane. You know, it's all been inverted. So, you know, if you look at everything that's happened in a really serious way, yeah, you get stuck in that insanity in a way and paranoia. So you need to transcend it fully from the eyes of God, knowing we have co-created all of this as one, always do. Always comes back to you. You can shift and change it all from within, as well as we are interdependent. You know, no one is an island. So integrating the both and the paradox is the polarities. Okay, that's what your job is mainly. So keep going. If there's still something to go, but it's here now, it's fully anchored. The peace, divine unions, hierogamic unions, complete this all. It's here now. That's all I see. No freaking doubt whatsoever anymore. So we are the original tribes, twin flames, guardians, founder races, Graillines, Maji, Grail queens and kings, and the cosmic dragons that hold the original divine blueprints. It's your protective aspect, it's your royal aspect, it holds your gnosis, your wisdom. It's again that cosmic remembering, the cosmic history records is what ignites all of this. Okay, us remembering, not learning it from the outside or someone telling us what's happening. That's you giving your power away. You believing someone else knows better than you. I mean, again, we all know certain things, you know, and yes, other people, you know, for example, I have no idea about cars. So, you know what I mean? There's certain things we don't know and certain things we do know. But again, you need to always trust your own intuition, which is beyond logical thinking and knowing things, by having learned them. You know what I mean? Where something just tells you when something is off, when something is really for you. And yes, you need to learn on how to decipher what's your traumas and roots being triggered here, and where you like mistake a green flag for a red flag. You know what I mean? So all of these things. And only when you have healed all of your wounds and traumas can you see things clearly, because until then, everything or a lot of things will just keep triggering you. You know, like a really unhealed person. Again, they twist, revert, invert, project everything back at you. Everything they will find is an attack or an insult, you know. And once you fully healed yourself, you don't take anything personally anymore. But you also are like, okay, no, thank you, not in my reality, you know, but you don't do it from defensiveness, judgment, hating anyone, anything, because you understand it's all part of your creation. And you're also here to hold space, and with understanding and compassion, you help these people also heal. That's the big part here, because they're all part of you, of the one. That's what we're here for, to bring healing into and, you know, heal and save us all as one. Whilst everybody still has also their own responsibility and accountability to carry for their own healing. Again, it's the both and the paradoxes, okay? But we can hold a lot of space and obviously have facilitated a lot of healing through our own healing journey, which is what all of this is about. That's the true heroic journey, is our own healing journey, which then also translates into us sharing, as I do, for example, other people like me, which then helps others, you know, our own experiences. This is what this is based upon, not me learning it from someone else or in a book or even through channeling some entity. This is about experience. This is like, okay, yeah, this really works for me, try it out, as well as being a channel for source and bringing in these higher instruction sets, navigational tips for the new Crisis of Fear blueprint, for the new androgynous hierogamic blueprint, because that's literally what I'm here for. This is also why I'm asked to hold this and facilitate this activation, and it's going to be very powerful as usual. 0000. So this is the reset. Let's do this. Okay. Multidimensionally, tune in right now. Take part in the live activation or the replay. Reclaiming our royal self, lion self, our divine blueprints, fully completing the clearing, healing, re-encryption process for us to fully ignite our diamond avatar self and superpowers now, because it's showtime, okay? So fully rise, freaking now. Now's the time. Now. Now is the only reality that ever is, okay, ever was. Everything else is part of the God's matrix. Yes, we still have pointers and obviously moving through the days, day and night and times, and, you know, have to organize our life that way. But keep going into the now moment. Whenever you stress about time and things taking distance long, or this is when you need to do distances, keep coming back into the now moment. See time as a coordinate, you know, to orient yourself by. But otherwise, just keep letting go, keep dropping into the now moment, which is where you fully merge and unify your multidimensional self. Okay. So this is where all of our lessons combined quantum complete our ascension. Everybody has their own little piece of the cake, okay? So don't worry. We heal the rest together, especially, again, the twin flames, as it's like just, you know, they're just part of you. So us coming back together again with our divine counterparts, beloved soul family, tribes, is what all of this is about. This is what quantum completes it. And again, it's happening from actually the aloneness within the all oneness, because this is all a projection. So again, we're transcending time, space, and gravity as we fully let down any walls now that we still have, any fears of being fully loved, or fully trusting now what you believe you can trust. You know, your heart. You need to trust your own heart. It's basically you trusting yourself, your true self, and knowing who that is, which is taking some time to figure out, but it's here now, okay? Trust you, believe in yourself, it's trusting in God, it's one and the same thing, literally. So surrender all that you can't figure out fully to source. I have to do a lot of that. And there's a lot of, you know, quantum stretching happening. Again, all the test initiations are always helping you to reclaim all of your power. And then, you know, for me, again, this is what helps me share and help other people do this, okay? And be like, hey, I can do this, you can do this too. So again, thank you so much for anyone who sent any donations helping me through this. If you like to, again, details are below. Thank you so much for all your support. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that helps a lot. And just know all of your dreams, everything is coming true now. Those who've done the work, okay, I mean, they can feel it because all the doubts, fears, insecurities fully dissolve in your field. Again, it's consciousness. And yeah, you know, we have to align with that. And that's you in alignment at one with source, where everything conspires in your favor. Everything is part of your creation. Everything is part of you, an aspect of you. And that's where you have peace. And that's where everything conspires in your favor. And you no longer have paranoid stories playing out, or, you know, fragmentation in, you know, relationships and so forth. Again, everything is a projection of belief systems, thought forms, deepest held expectations that you carry within. And again, we're changing, re-encrypting, overwriting them together as one, as we're going through this process of all this karmic clearing and, you know, what serves and what doesn't. And we're here now as one. Each one has done their piece. So that's what I see. So as you lose your fears of not being supported, protected, provided for, and you follow your heart's calling and stop being afraid of getting this journey wrong or of being hurt, you free yourself from all perceived illusions of separation and the Maya of the mind. Again, all of this is a projection. Doesn't matter how fucked up your reality is right now or how difficult whatever plays out. You have the power to change it from within. If you're not there yet, if you're still giving your power away, think something else, someone else out there is more powerful than you keep giving your power away. The same as if you're waiting for someone to tell you, a guru, teacher, guide, whatever, of what's happening when it's happening. You have to fully reclaim your inner co-creator of your realities, which is your consciousness. Nobody can do this for you. It's happening as one, as well as we are all, you know, the more awareness you have, the more consciousness you reclaim, the more blueprints you reclaim, the more responsibility and accountability you carry on behalf of all, the whole of creation. It's huge. I always felt hugely responsible, even as a child, and it just now makes much more sense. Why? So, you know, it's like, because we carry a huge responsibility for our creations, our embodiment does. And again, it's about the purity of the heart. Okay, and that's between you and God. So it's this whole like weighing the heart against the feather on the scales of justice, so to say. That's what's happening at a multidimensional layer and level. And it's, again, it's consciousness, however we want to imagine this playing out. So whatever you can imagine is real, ultimately, you know. But then we can also collapse the quantum wave function of these realities within a 0-point field of divine love, neutrality, oneness, which is you in alignment, embodying cosmic God source consciousness. That's you, the polarities, you know, knowing both sides, and you can see them still through the eyes of God neutrality, where you have discernment, but you don't judge or resist or fight anything anymore. You don't have to run away from anything, because that's you all feeding the things you don't want to experience. So let go, trust yourself, trust God, trust the divine plan at hand. It's all the same, okay? Accept all as it is. It's perfect, no matter what role you played. As long as you get the lessons, now is the only time you get to change everything forever and be the person you always wanted to be, okay? Because everything else is just part of the old dream. Nobody cares. Only when you keep holding on to your ego are you going down with the ship. So all you have to do is surrender and let go, okay? Of blame, shame, guilt. You need to face it. Go through this kind of inner bardo process. You know, fully acknowledge everything that has gone wrong, because it's you aligning your blueprint, your consciousness. That's you aligning with the Cosmic Kryst. That's you aligning with God source consciousness. That's the only way you can ascend. If you get stuck in old ego distortions, of course you're going to go down with the false, you know, matrix, so to say, and disillusion. And again, nobody's really dying here, but a false ego anyway. So remember, it's all truly perfect. Everybody's played their role perfectly. So take the role seriously, you know, play it well, but also have the detachment of it's a happening. It's the more you surrender and are in alignment with the divine will, the less actually pressure is on you, because it's like you can't get it wrong. It's a happening for you, because, you know, you just kind of get out of the way and let it happen and trust and surrender. And that's when you know it's not, you know, you are not the one doing it. It's like you're just here as a messenger. You're just here as a vessel. But it's to happen through you. It's not you really doing it. That would be the ego thinking it, you see? So trust you can't get this wrong. Whatever you decide to do or not do is ultimately always the right thing. Whatever's meant to happen will happen. So relax, let go, surrender, especially now. That's how you get in alignment with true divine will and God's source consciousness. So it's really our quest for the real truth that we discover all is co-created as one. And that's what gets everyone out of this false artificial reality right now. Okay, it's an awakening, it's a remembering of the one consciousness. It's the most natural thing of us remembering how things have always been, because this is what's not real and inverted. Okay, so far. So all you have to do, keep aligning with your true self, keep remembering what's really real, what's illusion, keep aligning with, you quantum leap and jump and align with that highest reality. Quantum reality, it's beyond timelines, it's not linear, is you keep making steps towards where you want to be now and aligning your reality with what you want to see as much as you can right now, with however you're guided. So as long as you're tuned into your heart, you're all good here, okay? And remember, it's timeless. So the divine masculine, feminine principles and energies have been fully reunited, rebirthed, and merged as one, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and now also fully physically. I really felt this very strongly on Saturday, the 18th, like physically my masculine coming in, merging with me, and they literally merge matter and antimatter. They transcend time, space, and gravity. They transcend this whole false matrix reality through the power, the infinite power of true divine source love happening now inside of our hearts, inside of the one heart, mind, body, and cosmic monad. Okay, all one of just the oneness, healing it all, divine law, all the same. So this is full disclosure. It happens as you fully step up in truth. You are the disclosure. You make it happen. As you speak the truth, are the truth, walk in truth, okay? And you no longer fall for the lies, manipulations. You transcend the last illusions in your own reality as you face up to the truth, the light, and the love, and be that. So that's fully divine unions, fully quantum completing our cosmic reset and rebirth, awakening, disclosure, freedom, liberation, and divine union event. And it's here now. So join me. Join us in the quantum. You're all online right now in no time whatsoever. All of the cycles come now to its full completion, natural ending. Okay. And time fully ceases to exist as we know it. So all as we free ourselves from the false, inorganic, artificial realities, take off the masks, so to say, just be a true, authentic self, speak from the heart, just write from the heart, do it from the heart as if nobody is watching, okay, because this is all about your own self-approval, self-love, and everything else comes from there. And again, between this all as one. And I feel this is here now, the supernova of the heart event, the flip of the magnetic field and poles is completing all of this, okay? Again, it's us fully opening our sacred crystal hearts, the spark in our hearts, to true divine love. It's truth, that's disclosure. It's oneness, and it is what heals all timelessly. So through source, through us being at one with source, which is what everything is. Everything is source consciousness. Everything is consciousness, energy, frequency, and vibration, no matter what it seems like. Everything is being projected out and can also disappear within the blinking of an eye. Especially now, I was also given today reminder of the movie Inception, when they are in the kind of dream state, going under, when you see kind of, buildings and so forth changing and shifting very easily, because you are the architect. So you're the architect of the dream. Okay? Keep remembering, you're the magician, and you came here to be the cosmic change maker, to make the magic happen as we keep doing it. And we're doing this again in many different ways, okay? But this is a really big time to step up, rise and shine, be the love that you know that you are, and this is what heals and brings everything else in alignment. Just be the truth, be the light, be the love, okay? But again, that also means sometimes tough love. It definitely means boundaries and discernment, and it means standards and limits, okay, and requirements. All right. So once we fully know our own true self-worth, we no longer put up with anything that's less than that. And anything that will be less than that will also be repelled from us, like literally from our auric field. Because it doesn't need to come in anymore to test us if we would take, you know, abuse or mistreatment or whatever. You get me? Or relationship where there's no reciprocity happening and we're constantly feeling drained and exhausted or whatever, or not good from those interactions. So no more, let it go. You're the only one who can free yourself, liberate yourself. This is what sets everyone else free and gives them kind of, you know, the ignition. It's the 100 monkey effect. The more of us do this, then it just goes over into the collective. That's why it's always what this was about, what we are doing. So with this new moon, we are fully let go of the remaining burdens of the past. Now, fully free, the lightness of being, okay, let it shine, be present in every now moment. That's the main thing, but know that this heaviness, this, like we're fully moving from the darkness into the light, into the new dawn, and it's here now. And our true memories are fully igniting in this now, as again, we ignite a spark in our heart, fully opening our hearts to the divine love, no longer afraid of any kind of experiences, people, places, things, and nothing. Fearless, at one with source and all of creation. And everything conspires in your favor. Everything aligns, miracles flowing in, abundance, everything, because the dream fully dissolves. It was based in limitation and lack consciousness and all of that stuff and fear. Okay, so let it go, transcend it, keep remembering what's really real, transcend the false matrix simulation and overlays, they're fully dissolving now, negative alien technologies, all of this AI shit. Done. And again, we're fully completing this as the divine masculine feminine fully unify in physical divine hierogamic union as I see it, have seen it for a while, and I keep talking about it until it's done, obviously. But we're done now, aren't we? Yes, yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad we agree. So, be the observer as well as the creator and that which you have created. Be at one with it all. Keep going into the 0-point field. That's you embodying the threefold founder flame, the tri-wave, the trivecca. That's you bringing in the harmony into the polarities, unifying it all within the 0-point field, merging all of this as well. Okay? It's when two become free to become one with source and all of creation. One true beloved. So remember, in showtime, reclaim all of your power, wisdom, which is also your abundance. Okay, it's all interconnected. It comes down to your deepest self beliefs and thought forms. Again, this is also collective, but this is cleared now. All of the mind control, all of the nonsense, all of the interference, blocks, black magic. Again, everybody gets in their own divine unique timing. Okay, this is fully quantum completing as one. Okay. Trust, again, divine union is the way out. Polarity integration is the way out. You transcending the dream and illusion of separation is the way you transcend the matrix. You need to keep remembering it's an illusion, it's a projection. That's where you get to transcend it and change it all from. It's your creation, it's your reality. Nobody can do this for you. Everybody will be more so than ever be responsible for their own individual creation. That's the entrance ticket to New Earth. If you blame it on anyone else, you still, you know, are thinking anyone else has more power than you, then you're still stuck there, so to say. It's all fine. Just know it for what it is. Observe it. Keep catching yourself that you're doing it. And then go, wait, I'm imagining all of this. I'm the creator of my own reality. How can I shift this right now as I shift the way I perceive what is happening? This is where your power lies. As you shift the way you look at it, the things you look at change. That's how you shift your realities and your creations, okay? All from the inside out. That's you reclaiming all of your power. So let's quantum complete this. Let's let love, the divine love plus tsunami, really sweep over everything and save and heal us all, okay? Ignite our superpowers, abundance, divine blueprints, our Ankh body, the cosmic quantum tree of life, merging, converging, unifying, all as one. Okay, all dimensions, realities, realms, matter, antimatter universes, the new divine organic creatrix field, the new cosmic Kryst, fully rebirthed as one, the one consciousness, fully reset. Uska aisuna tekanata, aiska uskashkanata, aina tekinatea, yutu uska, yena tea, elina tara, tutunatera sunatea, unata, desunata. No, it's done. Keep merging with that. Keep being present. Everything comes from there. Okay. Everything is truly interconnected. And the law of one has been fully returned as we fully ignite that threefold founder flame, the Holy Trinity within, the Holy Grail within, fully uniting, merging divine masculine, feminine to rebirth the divine inner Christ child within. Happy to come out to play now. Free, liberated, rebirthed, okay, back in the Garden of Eden, our new Garden of Eden, our new paradise. Remember, it's all imagined. This is not really real, okay? So keep going there until you never forget ever again. All right, that's it. Thank you so much. Again, details are below in the description box if you want to join the Solstice call and activation or the quantum replay. And thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for hanging in there. I know it's been a lot. And yeah, the energies will keep ramping up considerably. So go into nature, drink plenty of water, look after yourself. The sun helps us really to activate our DNA. Keep tuning into the grids. I also have free activations on my SoundCloud. And yeah, just keep listening to your heart and your own inner knowing and intuition, because it's you bringing back the cosmic remembering of what you're holding here. You know, it's literally part of the cosmic history records, our new ancient future, free of all invasions, catastrophes, all the mayhem, and fallen consciousness, division and separation is held within your divine DNA. That's fully igniting as we have cleared all as one out all of the fallen timelines and realities. Again, quantum completing in divine alignment within each one. No, it's here now, because it is. So it was pre-written and co-created by the one. It always is. Trust source. Trust you, trust the divine plan, trust your heart, trust your divine inner guidance and wisdom and power. Okay? And bring it all the way back. It's time to fucking rise. Right fudging now. Let's do this.
Don't say fudge without my consent.
I know. I've stolen this from you. You're not going to say hi? Bye? No? No. Princess Lara, my daughter, is not in the mood to share her cuteness. Huh?
I'm tired.
She's tired, yeah. So, good night, goodbye, good day. Have a beautiful now always, and let's make it magical, okay? The magical self fully ignited, the magic royal queen and king, cosmic inner dragon, your true inner power, wisdom, and divine love fully reclaimed, the threefold founder flame. The oneness is here, saving and healing us all. So much love. Bye, bye, bye. 1, 2, 2, 2. It is done. So it was written, and so it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night. Bye, bye.